Next question, integral 0 to 4 x plus e raised to 2x dx. So we will write f of x. What is f of x? F of x is x plus e raised to 2x. Write a. A is the lower limit 0. B is the upper limit 4. Again what we have to do? We have to calculate nh. What is nh? B minus a, which is 4 minus 0, 4. Again we have to find f of a. What is f of a? It is f of 0. Okay, f of 0 will be f of x is x plus e raised to 2x. So 0 plus e raised to 2x. 0 plus e raised to 2 into 0. 2 into 0 gives you 0. That is e raised to 0, which gives you the value 1. Again find f of a plus h. F of a plus h will be f of 0 plus h, which is f of h itself. So what is f of x? F of x is x plus e raised to 2x. So f of h will be h plus e raised to 2h. Again find f of a plus 2h. F of a plus 2h will be a is 0. So it is f of 2h. And what is f of x? X plus e raised to 2x. So here it is 2h plus e raised to 2 into 2h. So that 2 into 2h gives you 4h. Etc. And the last term, nth term, what it is? F of a plus n minus 1 into h, which gives you the value f of n minus 1 into h, because a is 0. This value will be n minus 1 into h plus e raised to 2 into n minus 1 into h, because f of x is x plus whatever this bracketed term, x plus e raised to 2 into that term. So n minus 1 h will be n minus 1 into h plus e raised to 2 into that term. Again we will apply the formula integral 0 to 4 x plus e raised to 2x dx is equal to limit h tends to 0 h into f of a plus h plus etc. plus f of a plus n minus 1 into h. That is equal to limit h tends to 0 h into f of a. F of a is 1. 1 plus, what is f of a plus h? H plus e raised to 2h plus the next term is 2h plus e raised to 4h plus etc. plus n minus 1 into h plus e raised to 2 into n minus 1 into h. Okay, again we will arrange the term, that is limit h tends to 0. Here we will take h, 2h, like the next one will be 3h, etc. n minus 1h together. And what is common therefore the term? H is common. So h into, the balance here is 1 plus here the balance is 2. In the next term balance will be 3 plus etc. plus in this term the balance is n minus 1. Okay, plus the balanced terms in the bracket is 1, e raised to 2h, e raised to 4h, etc. e raised to 2 into n minus 1 into h. So I am writing the term together 1 plus e raised to 2h plus instead of e raised to 4h I can write e raised to 2h the whole square plus etc. plus instead of this term I am writing e raised to n minus 1 into h the whole square. Okay, that is equal to limit h tends to 0, h into, again an h is there, h into, what is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. n minus 1, we know the formula is n minus 1 into n by 2. Plus, what about these terms? This is again a GP with the first term 1 and common ratio e raised to h, because 1 into e raised to 2h gives you e raised to 2h, e raised to 2h into e raised to 2h gives you e raised to 2h the whole square, etc. So this bracket is a GP, the sequence is a GP and the bracket is to find the sum to n terms of the GP with the first term 1 and common ratio e raised to 2h. So the formula is a into r raised to n minus 1 by r minus 1. So a here is 1 into r is e raised to 2h the whole raised to n minus 1 by e raised to 2h minus 1. Why? Because 1 e raised to 2h, e raised to 2h the whole square etc. is a GP with the first term 1 and common ratio e raised to 2h. And the bracket will be to find Sn. The formula is a into r raised to n minus 1 by r minus 1. So when we apply the value of a and r in this formula, we are getting 1 into r is e raised to 2h, so e raised to 2h raised to n minus 1 by r minus 1. That is e raised to 2h minus 1. Okay, then what we will do, we will give the h out to the bracket inside. So the term becomes nh minus h. This n minus 1 into h, and this h we will give to this n, which gives you nh by 2 plus, here the value will be e raised to 2nh minus 1 into h is there from outside by e raised to 2h minus 1. Again, wherever nh is there, we can give the value as 4. So applying the value, limit h tends to 0, 4 minus h into 4 by 2 plus e raised to 4 minus 1, 2 into 4 minus 1 into h divided by e raised to 2h minus 1. And the last step is put the limit. That means wherever h is there, we have to apply the value as 0. So what will be the term? 4 minus 0 gives you 4. 4 into 4 by 2 will be the first term. In the second term, e raised to 2 into 4. There is no h, so e raised to 8 minus 1 will be there. Okay, and the balance term, we have to take this term together to apply the limit. Don't put h as 0. You have to take this term together. And we have the formula, limit x tends to 0, e raised to x minus 1 by x gives you the value 1. So here we have e raised to 2h minus 1 by h. The power of e is 2h. The same term must come in the denominator. Then only we can give the value of limiting value as 1. So if you have to make h as 2h, we have to multiply the denominator with the 2. So that to balance that, we have to multiply the whole term with the 2. Okay, this will get cancelled, giving you h. Since we need the denominator as 2h, we have to multiply 2 in the denominator. To balance the term, we are multiplying it in the numerator. Now if we apply the limit h tends to 0, e raised to 2h minus 1 by 2h into 2 will be the value. This limiting value is 1 by the formula into 2. This constant 2. So the limiting value of limit e raised to 2h minus 1 by h will be 2. So instead of this term, the bracketed term, we can give the value 1 by 2 because limit e raised to 2h minus 1 by 2h gives you the value 2. Here we have the reciprocal of that. So we have to give that into 1 by 2. Okay. So here 2 and 4 get cancelled, giving you 2. So 4 into 2 gives you 8 plus. This is e raised to 8 by 2 when multiplied with 1 by 2, e raised to 8 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So we can take the LCM and simplify 8 and 1 by 2. 8 minus 1 by 2 gives you 15 by 2. So 15 by 2 plus e raised to 8. That will be 8 by 2. Otherwise, you can write the answer as 15 plus e raised to 8 by 2 by making the denominator the same. Okay, so the answer for integral 0 to 4 x plus e raised to 2x dx is 15 plus e raised to 8 by 2.